After kissing my wife, I then went to my room, changed my clothes, put on my gray jogger with a blue vest. When I came down, when I came back down from my room, I put my vape aside and said, "This is it for you." And I smiled, And it's I'm gonna have a smoke, relax, a regular day-to-day routine. And I then grabbed my pre-roll and shared it with my wife, a tiny small one. On a regular day, this wouldn't give a buzz. After smoking, I was doing great. Helped my wife dishing out food for the four of us. Each of us had a chicken wing, a chicken leg, some bok choy, mac and cheese pie. We had that, on our plate, sitting as a family. We sat down, and that's when it started. I ate a tiny piece of mac and cheese pie and then started feeling lightheaded. I laughed and told my wife I only had a few puffs and I feel it. That's crazy. Like people wouldn't understand. Like when you smoke, it's not about that. When you have a 1-2 puffs, it's about just keeping mellow and relaxing. And I had a 1-2 puff just to keep it mellow. And apparently it started creeping on me. And in a matter of minutes, everything about me changed. My body slowly became weaker and weaker and weaker until I could barely hear my wife talking to a 911 operator. Every few seconds added made me feel way worse. I remember one thing I told her when we were in a few minutes down that route. I said, "I feel like I'm dying. I feel like I'm dying." The last thing I remembered was feeling comfortable in my wife's arms, seeing my youngest son crying, and seeing through my oldest son. He was devastated, but facial expression stayed the same. It's similar to how I am, and that's how I managed to read him. And the place I was, I could have read through him. It's kind of impossible, but it's something where people wouldn't understand because you're in that situation, you're in that life and death situation, and you don't even know what death is. You don't even know where you are. You don't even know how stuck you are. But I couldn't do anything. I couldn't even open my eyes. That's how weak I was. My whole body was just out.